Hey, good evening, everyone. Alison Boychuk here. Um, Welcome to another weekly broadcast of my Wednesday Whispers. Hope you're all doing fantastic this evening. Um, uh, yes, I hope you're all doing very, very well. I'm just going to take a few minutes and wait for a few people to come on tonight. All right. I was in Brandon last weekend, did some private one-on-one sessions. It was a fantastic day. I am very much looking forward to returning to Brandon again. It was great. Also, I'd like to talk about my tour real quick. My tour in August, super excited. If you are wondering what I'm doing, where I'm going, please go on my website, alisonswhisperingangels.com. My Central Saskatchewan Angels on the Road tour. I will be going to Melville, Regina, Moose Jaw, then Saskatoon, Kenora, and then lastly Yorkton. All right, so if I'm in your area and you want a private hour with me, go on my website, alisonswhisperingangels.com. Very simple to book your time slot. All right, good evening, Andrea. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. Kelly, hello. Gail, good evening. Harmony, good afternoon. Nice to see you on. All right. Hi, Melissa. Thank you so much for being here. I just want to say, I really appreciate, I have so many of you that come on almost every single Wednesday, and it is so, so appreciated. Just having that support. All right. Hi, Mama. Hi, Bernice. Thank you for being here. Good evening. Hi, Rox. All right. Hi, Betty. Thank you for being here with me as well. All right. I do want to say something real quick. I'm dealing with some very, very serious family issues, and that just occurred about an hour ago or so, and I did not want to cancel Wednesday Whispers. My heart is really heavy at the moment dealing with that, but I wanted to do the best that I could for you guys and not disappoint. I felt ill last week and wasn't able to do my Wednesday Whispers, and so I didn't want to disappoint 2 weeks in a row, and so here I am. All right, just the way things worked out. All right, so I just wanted to be open and honest and let you know how I'm feeling and how I'm doing. I will do my broadcast anyways, and I promise you all that I will do it to the very best of my abilities. All right, to give you guys an hour of hopefully some wonderful messages from Spirit. Okay. Thank you so much for saying that, Lorraine. Thank you all for your support. Okay. But yes, I do want to indeed do my Wednesday Whispers, and I will hopefully be able to give great messages tonight. Okay. All right. I definitely have enough viewers that are here for me indeed to get rolling tonight. All right. So I'm just going to take a few seconds and put myself in that state of mind, and I'm just going to get rolling. But of course, I just have to quickly announce, if there's anybody watching, I'm streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. And so I just want to say real quick that if you feel this is your loved one, if you could please, please, please write me a message as soon as you feel that indeed this is your loved one. All right. Sometimes people, for whatever reason, choose to not say anything, and then they will message me after the broadcast and then want to know what their loved ones were trying to say. And it's really hard for me to do that after the moment is over. So I'm just asking you to please write me a message as soon as you feel that this is your loved one indeed that I am connected with. All right. And if someone has already spoken for that loved one, but you feel, you know what, darn it, that sounds just like my loved one too, please say something as well, that there's nothing wrong with that, because it's really important to me that it goes to the right one, it goes to the right person. That's really important to me. All right. You're not being rude or taking it away from somebody. Okay. That's just not really how this works. And so I will work it out. You know, if there's two loved ones that indeed feel that this is their loved one, I will work it out and figure out who it's for. Okay. So if you could please do that. All right. Okay. As I was saying, I'm just going to take a few seconds and I'll get rolling tonight. All right. All right. Very first loved one that I love to bring through is I have an older gentleman here. Okay. Something that I noticed right off the hop is he is extremely tall. He was a tall man. Okay. Um, in excuse me, in life when he was feeling good, you know, before any illnesses or anything like that, um, he was you know, he was like I said, he was tall and he wasn't thin is what I'm trying to say. Okay, he was an average weighted man, but he appears to be quite tall. And as I say that though, he especially compared to his wife, and his wife are both resting very peaceful in heaven. Okay, his him and his wife, and there's a huge height difference between him and his wife. His wife and as I see her now, she's, if I can very kindly use the words, that she was, you know, pleasantly plump is how it kind of looks to me. When she was feeling good, I need to make that very clear. When your loved ones, when they come and connect with me, when they are in heaven, they return to when they felt their best. Okay. You know, if your loved ones, you know, got very thin, just for an example, got very thin and in a lot of pain and suffering before their passing, the moment they go into heaven, all that, you know, that the weight comes back and stuff like that. I see that absolutely all the time. And so I just want to state that this wonderful lady, as I see this husband and wife, they're definitely huge height difference between the two of them. And she was, you know, I could say kind of feels pleasantly plump in a way. Okay, she's smiling when I say that. Okay, she knows. Okay, they're very, very, very much in love. Okay, they show me next that I very much feel a small town atmosphere about them. Okay, they're making that very, very clear to me. Okay, they feels like they lived in a small town after their retirement possibly or something like that, because I get a bit of like a farmer feel from them. Okay, I think so. Okay. As I very much stay connected, especially this is a, you know, a mom and dad to somebody who's watching tonight. I feel that he writes me dad, dad, dad. That's just how it works for me. I see the words dad, 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 and so he's letting me know that his son or daughter is watching this evening. All right. Interestingly, I don't know if this is the dad or the mom here, but someone really had a love for birds. Okay, I can feel that. All right. I don't want to just assume it's mom. Okay. I guess it definitely could be dad as well. Okay. It's a very wonderful couple, and all of a sudden, all of a sudden I could hear what sounds like the mom is singing. She must have enjoyed singing. I can hear it. Okay, she had a beautiful voice, and it seems kind of, if I can use the word gospel, like singing in a church. Okay, just as I said church, I could hear like it echoing, like in an old church type of thing. Okay. Dad just showed me that he had no problems, that he enjoyed drinking. Okay? And the reason why I say that is he just showed me what it's like hard alcohol. Okay? He enjoyed a good stiff drink is I think is what he's showing me. Okay, now whether he had a problem with drinking or not, I don't know, and I'm not. I don't know. I'm just letting you know that he shows up to me. He enjoyed a hard stiff drink. Okay. Lisa, You feel that this could be your dad. All right. Okay. Um, Hi, Mike. Thank you so much for tuning in from Cape Breton Island. Thank you so much for being here. You must be on a holiday or something like that. That is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. Um, Lisa Shmurnoff. Oh, he liked his vodka, is what you're saying. All right. Okay. And I just want to say, Lisa, as I read your name a minute ago, when you said dad, I don't know if this is your mom or your dad, but yeah, I got this. Somebody had cancer here. Okay, I was shown that. All right, and I want to talk about an old house. I need to say that. I'm shown this old house with, politely me want to say that there seems to be like a lot of old stuff in it. There's definitely a little, I mean this in a very kind way. Your dad had cancer. All right. Yes. As I see this old house, it has like it's a little bit cluttery, if you don't mind me saying it like that. I mean that in a kind way. All right. It's just what I'm shown. Okay, that you'd understand. And after their passing, it was such a big job to lots of stuff to do. You know, in regards to all of their belongings. All right. I'm being shown that. Okay. And I don't know why my eyes are being shown that there was like panel board on the wall. I want to call that like the old brown panel board. I can see it. All right. So Lisa, I just want you to know that indeed your mom and your dad are doing very well. They love each other very, very much. All right. Your dad in particular, I just want to tell you, your dad in particular just raised his chest and showed me such this. It was like a symbolism of proudness that he's so proud to be your dad. Okay, and that you need to hear that today. Your dad is very proud that he gets to be your dad. All right. Right. And I need to tell you, Mom kind of pipes up here, and I'm not too sure what this is about, but all of a sudden she showed me lilies. Okay. I don't know if that's you love lilies or she loves lilies or I don't know, but she just showed that to me, and she showed me some lilies that haven't opened up yet. Okay, for some reason. All right, I hope that makes sense to you. I don't know if maybe something just happened the other day or I don't know, but your mom piped in. Let's talk about the lilies real quick. All right, Lisa. So just please know that they are doing very well and they feel very, very good. That's important. There's no more suffering anymore. Okay. They feel absolutely fantastic. They love you very much. Okay. It's really interesting. It's like your dad, he likes to be the one to do the talking. I just need to say that to you. I don't know if that's kind of how they were in life. Your dad's a little bit more the talker, and your mom is just kind of, she's here and she's a little bit on the quieter side, and she's just letting your dad talk. All right. And so just know together they are doing very, very well. All right. So thank you so much, Lisa, for giving me that opportunity to connect with both your mom and your dad tonight. Okay. All right. The next loved one that I'd love to bring through is I have a younger male here. Okay. Um, hmm. Unfortunately, he lets me know that he had a lot of mental health issues. That's really, really sad. I'm so sorry to hear that and feel that from him. Okay. And he unfortunately lets me know that this happened for years. Okay. He has chosen to show me a little bit of his appearance, so to speak. He shows me that he had dark brown hair. He's on the thinner side, and I'd say he's You know, and he looks to be like 5'6" ish. You know, not tall. Okay, that's how he looks to me. Okay. Um, hmm. This young man wants his family and friends and everyone to know that he feels so much better. Okay, this is gonna sound sad. You know, he's making me feel like his life here on Earth was really tough at times. Okay, especially with mental health struggles. Okay, there was addictions. Um, Definitely, there was addictions as well. He shows that to me. Um, and it caused, you know, problems between him and his family. Hmm. And interesting enough, he just shows me how it feels like he's trying to communicate to me that mom in particular, still to this day, just really has a hard time. Really has a hard time with him not being here. He lets me know that dad struggles as well, but mom is very quiet about it and doesn't let her feelings out, and that he knows she's struggling, and the reason why he's showing me that is because he's around her and he knows her struggles. Okay. um, this young man, he shows me a guitar pick next. He moves on to, in particular, it's black and blue. I'm not too sure why, but it is. Okay, he shows me a guitar pick that's black and blue. Okay. In particular, though, I think it says Fender on it. Okay. In like, looks kind of like gold writing to me. Okay. He talks about this guitar pick. I'm not sure what he's getting at. Oh, and I can hear him playing. Oh man, can he play? Whew. Yeah. And as I can hear him playing, I want to say it sounds more electric than anything, but so talented nonetheless. I'm not, you know, this young man, like I said, I'm asking him, give me some more details about you so I can deliver these messages to the right person. Give me something. He wrote me the letter S. Okay. And I don't know, something about the month of April. Okay. This young man, I just I want to keep calling him that. How old is he? I don't know. But his heart, you know, he's just young spirited, you know. I would say he's about, you know, in his late 30s, maybe. Okay, is what he's trying to show me. Okay. Um, and his smile, I just need to say that, you know, his smile is huge. He has such a relief of calmness. Okay. Um, I just need to say that, you know, how good it feels. Like he's showing me, like, when he was here, how he struggled. He definitely struggled with addictions. Absolutely. Like I said, some mental health stuff. he shows me being, like, it could be, I think he's trying to express to me going in and out of like a mental hospital. I don't know what other word to use for that. He shows up to me as well, and but having said that, now he feels so good. All of that is completely gone. Don't be sad for him, because he is so happy in his own way. Okay. Johanna, you think? Oh, do you think this is Mike's son? Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna ask. Hey, give me something. Give me something unique, or something so Mike knows for sure. Okay. I don't know what. Um, it could be Sean. Okay. I, something about like I think he's trying to show me. What is that? I'm sorry, everybody. I'm trying to concentrate. I think he's trying to show me like being on like a credit union board, or what is that? I don't know if he's trying to talk about you, Mike, or his grandfather, or I don't know, something about a credit union, something about a credit union. Okay. He just showed me right now. He was such a he was a child that never quit wondering things. He just showed me him as a little boy, and that you couldn't get him to quit like investigating and getting into everything, and always wanting to know how things worked, and always had to touch everything, and especially outdoors. Like he just loved, it feels like him like trying to catch tadpoles or catch frogs, or just a very, very adventurous little boy, you know. And he reminds me to tell you that that's like what he's like now. He got to be back. His life as an adult, he dealt with so much problems, that now he's free, and he's like that little boy again, investigating and just being happy with, in with nature and all that kind of thing. Okay. And like I said, and man, can he play guitar, oh my goodness. Okay. He just showed me, Mike, are you writing a song, something like that, or playing? He shows me you playing, and it's like a specific song or something, and he's showing me this piece of paper. Okay. So just know, Mike, indeed, that Sean is he just took this big deep breath with this big smile on his face, and he just showed me right now that he's with an older man. Okay. I believe he's trying to show me that he is with his grandfather. Okay. And I think this is your dad, because he just waved to you. For me to say that to you, that your dad just waved to you. So your dad must be gone as well, because he just waved. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. You played one of his favorite songs this morning. Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. He knows this, okay, because he's with you. That's his way of trying to prove that to you, that he's right there with you, okay? He's never too far, all right? I just need to tell you, I laugh because he just told me in my ear that you're almost as good as he is, okay? Um, he called you Pops just now. I need to tell you that. but he did. And keep on playing. He loves it when you play. Okay? Absolutely loves it. Okay? I don't know, Mike, why he's showing me a canoe. Okay? I just want to say that before I move on to the next loved one. It just came in real quick here. Something about a canoe. Okay? Just need to say that to you. Okay. So yes, Mike, your son is doing very well. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for giving me that opportunity to connect with him tonight. Okay. Hi there, Denise Bertine. I hope I'm pronouncing your last name correctly. Um, oh, Mike used to call you Pop all the time. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. I'm so glad. Okay. Just, I hope that gave you a smile, you know, as I said it, because he absolutely said that in my ear. Okay, Mike. Thank you so much for taking the time to connect and watch Wednesday Whispers tonight, Mike. Okay. Denise Bertine, like I said, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. For some reason, your name, I don't know you. I'm not sure if you're new on here or not. I have no idea. But hello, and thank you so much for being here with me. Denise, I hope you're still tuning in and watching. Okay. Your name, I don't often do this where I will pull somebody intentionally, but I just want to tell you, you are most welcome, Mike. Okay. Denise, your name, it's like, I don't know how to explain this to people other than it's like sometimes things will like almost glow to me to get it, to bring my eyes and grab attention to it. And Denise, your name, like I just need to connect, use my gifts to try and help you this evening. So I hope you're still watching. You should be, because your name, like I just can't get my eyes off your name. Okay. And I just want to tell you, like I said, I don't do this very often where I pull someone, but sometimes I just have to. And tonight I'm really feeling that I have to talk to you tonight. Okay. And I just want to say to you that I'm getting the presence for you. I have a loved one here for you. And I'm really getting the like a mother figure here. And she's trying really hard to connect. All right. So I hope, you know, this is making sense to you, Denise. She is absolutely, absolutely lovely, this woman that I am connected with for you. Okay. I need to tell you that her presence, she's very gentle. She's a gentle person. Okay. It's like she's one of those ladies, you know, where she called everybody dear, and you know, just what a lovely, lovely lady. Okay, I can see that, you know, she seems to have lived a relatively long life. You know, like it appears to me to be about in her 80s. It feels like, Denise, and she just wants me to send her love to you. Okay. So yes. So I'm just listening and watching this lovely lady. Okay. She wants me to make it very, very clear to you that she's in heaven and she's doing fantastic. There's other family with her. She has never been alone. And the reason, and when I say that, it's often that's because that's what you have, you know, in your mind have worried about. But you know, whether or not your loved ones are alone, they're not alone. Okay. there's many family and friends and other relatives as well they're all very much together. Okay, so Denise, as I said, I hope this is all making sense to you. I just had to say it. It just was just sitting right here, and I had to bring that forward for you. I had this very lovely mother figure who's very much just wanted to say hello to you and tell you that she loves you. Okay. So thank you so much. All right. All right. The very next loved one that I would love to bring forward. I don't do this very often, and my viewers who watch me consistently, would kind of know that. It's not that I don't want to. I do want to. It just doesn't happen to me as a psychic medium as often. I don't connect with animals as often as I do with humans. Okay, but tonight I definitely need to bring and what is even less often for me is to bring forward a cat. And tonight I am going to bring forward a cat, actually. Okay, this is, first of all, this is a male cat. Okay, and I need to say this cat, he's showing me to be of mostly a gray color. Okay, and it feels like there's maybe a little bit of black in his face, possibly. Okay. Oh, he just made me aware of how cute his little nose was. It's like a little bit of a different color in his nose. Okay, this wonderful cat. Like I said, he's a male, and I'm asking him to give me some more information. Okay, and all I'm getting is the letter O. O. Okay. Hmm. And he shows me that this cat had um, it's just a regular cat toy. It's that like long pole. Um, Michelle Graham, Oliver. Oh, no way. No way, Michelle. Very well could be. I'm going to carry on and you let me know. I see this like kind of like a long pole with the little toy on the end of it. You know what you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay. He's showing that to me as well. Okay. I can see the bag. He's showing me really loving this certain cat treat. I'm trying to read exactly what it says. I know that I can see it, but I can't read the name. I think it's like a something like a temptation or something like that. Temptation, I think I'm reading. Um, okay, Michelle, I hope this is all making sense to you. This wonderful cat. I just want to let you know that he definitely went to, if we can use the term pet heaven. That's, however you guys perceive that, for me, that's exactly what it is. Okay, your animals very much go up into eternal life as well. They do. Your cats, your dogs, any animal. All right, and so Michelle, just know that you're a wonderful male cat here. And I just heard him purr, and I get it, cats purr, but that you'd get that, because that's why I'm hearing it, like it purred a lot or something, to say that you'd understand that, Michelle, if I said that, because I can hear the purr. Okay, yeah, he was a good cat, absolutely. Okay, and I want to talk about a little bell on his neck too. Okay, as soon as I read your message that he was a good cat, all of a sudden I could see this little bell on his collar. Okay, and to say that to you as well. Okay, Michelle? So just know that he's happy. Okay, that's all I can really say about that. He's happy, and he's purring away. All right. So there's absolutely, no suffering or anything like that any longer. Okay. He just showed me something along the lines of being like a, I don't know if he like to overeat or what the situation is, but I just need to say to you that he wants me to talk about how he feels good again, and he's of perfect health. I need to tell you that. Okay, Michelle. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to connect with Oliver tonight. Okay, his purr was absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Okay, and you are most welcome. Thank you for being here with me tonight. Okay. All right, the very next loved one that I would love to bring forward. I have a lady, a wonderful, wonderful lady here who lets me know that her daughter is watching tonight. Okay. There's a mom here who is standing here with me as proud as could be. Okay. She has an amazing, amazing daughter. Okay. She's making that very, very clear to me. Okay. I need to talk about, she makes it clear, I hope this is okay and doesn't offend anybody. She shows me, I just have to say it, she makes it very clear that she is very proud to be of some Aboriginal descent. Absolutely. She shows that to me. Okay. I hope, how I worded that is fine. Okay. She shows me being very proud, but proud woman. Okay. Having said, her that this is like that her daughter's watching. It's very interesting because I all of a sudden I could feel after I said that this actually could be a grandmother, but she raised you as like a mom. Okay. It could be. Okay. I could feel that. It feels more like a grandma who raised her grandchild. Okay. This wonderful woman. Okay. This lady, she shows me her personality, very blunt, very to the point. Didn't really dance around any type of situation. She thought something and she said it. Okay, but having said that, that does not mean that she wasn't a nice person. Just very, very blunt. Okay, but as I say that though, she just showed me you laughing, like people laughing with her. That she was funny as well. Okay, just the things that would just blurt out of her mouth would make you laugh. Okay, Christine, you feel maybe this is a relative of yours. All right, Christine, thank you for being here with me tonight. Christine, I need to tell you, I'm not sure what she's getting at here, but I need to talk about somebody going to the doctor. Okay, I don't know. I just need to say it like that. Okay, I don't want to guess, but she's just showing me someone going to the doctor, and I don't know if that was her, like that you took her, or you've just recently gone, or I don't know. Okay. Oh, your granny. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, she was your mom though. Yes, that's exactly how I was feeling it. You betcha. Okay, I didn't give birth to you, but she was your mom in every other sense of the word. Absolutely. Okay, but as I was saying, I talked a minute ago about someone having to go to the doctor. Okay? I'm not sure what she's getting at about that. And she's talking about somebody's blood pressure being high. Okay? I don't know if that's you or somebody. It feels almost maybe like a bit of a warning. Now that please don't take that as a scare. Your loved ones are just trying to help. Okay? And they won't show things that can't be fixed or addressed. Okay? But she's talking about somebody's blood pressure being high. And I honestly don't know, Christine, if that's yours or, someone that's very close to you. Okay? Because she's bringing it to your attention, somebody having some high blood pressure. Okay? But on a good note, she's smiling, and I need to tell you she's eating. She tells me that she likes to eat. She's sitting here, she's eating cookies at the moment. And she's making the joke that she doesn't have to watch her figure whatsoever in heaven. And she says, I'm a lady who like to eat, and that's exactly what she's doing. She's just making a joke about it, and absolutely loving her eternal life. It is absolutely peaceful and beautiful. Okay? And I don't know why I need to say this to you, Christine. I can hear some drums. Okay. She wanted me to make that very, very, very clear to you that I can hear some type of drums. Okay. And I don't mean like band drums. I mean like in a rock band. I'm talking like drums of being Aboriginal. I can hear this drum being hit, okay? And it sounds absolutely beautiful. And I don't know, Christine, why she's bringing that to my attention, but she is, okay? She tells me, I hope this is okay. She tells me that you haven't been feeling like cleaning very much lately. I don't know why she said that, but she did. You're not quite being your usual self, and she's like, you could tidy up a little bit. Okay? I hope that's okay. That's exactly how she showed it to me. All right, Christine. She shows me you writing and you writing, okay? And I don't know, Christine, why she's showing me eating hot dogs. I don't know what that's about. If you just did that today, or I don't know. She wants me to talk about eating hot dogs and enjoying. You wrote, yes, perfect, Christine. I'm glad that made sense to you. Okay, and now she's moved on to eating hot dogs. Okay, not too sure, but hope that makes sense to you. Okay, your wonderful granny is smiling from ear to ear. She wants me to give you a great big hug. She had those hugs, that were just the best. I don't know how to explain how I just felt her hug, and to relay that to you, that it comes with so much love, and so just know that you are an extremely important person to her, and she is watching over you. The second I said watching over you, she has shown you that she has been watching over you by leaving you some dimes. Okay, your wonderful granny. She just showed me a mail with her. I need to say that real quick. Okay. But yes. So just know that your wonderful, wonderful granny is doing very well and loves you very much. Okay, Christine, thank you so much for being here with me tonight and giving me the opportunity to connect. Okay, thank you so, so much. All right. I know this is strange. I get that. Sometimes I just have to go with the flow, the way my gift works sometimes. I have said this to people before who have sat with me and had one-on-one sessions, private sessions. Sometimes I will see something that isn't really there, and I know that's, I'll see. And as I'm sitting in my office right now, I have this bigger window in front of me, and in the distance there's some trees, and I know how crazy this sounds. I am seeing something that resembles Caillou, and for any of you, the only reason I know who Caillou is, and that's exactly how I'm seeing it, is I have a 19-year-old son, and he watched that cartoon. Anyways, he watched that cartoon, and that's the only reason I know. So it would be around that time frame. I have no idea if Caillou is still a cartoon or not, but I'm seeing that, and I need to bring that forward, that that I have a loved one here who's trying to talk about Caillou, and whether that could be, it feels to me like this could be like that you have a child that watched Caillou just like I did, okay? And then I would bring that loved one forward. And I know, like I said, I understand how strange that is, but I just can't quit seeing it until I approach it and say it, and then it'll go away. And so I'm just asking all of you that if that makes any sense to any of you, just to write me a quick message. Like I said, the cartoon Caillou, I very, very, very much can see it. And Lisa, absolutely. As I said, my son watched it, and then I stopped myself because I didn't know what I should admit. But yes, it wasn't my favorite cartoon for him to watch. Okay, and you're most welcome, Christine. Okay, absolutely. Okay, but in the meantime, I will just carry on. Okay, and I'll, like I said, if that means anything to any one of you, okay. And Lisa, oh my goodness, I banned Noah from watching Caillou. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Um, That could be for you. I'm not really sure. I need to tell you, as I read your message, I want to talk about a male here, Lisa, who brought that forward. Okay. This is a male. He makes me feel very much that he makes me feel that you two loved each other. Okay, in a sense of like in a relationship. I need to tell you that. Okay, as soon as that came out of my mouth, the next thing I see real quick is that there was some type of accident. He shows that to me. Okay, and if you don't mind me asking, because you used the name Noah, is this Noah's, could this possibly be Noah's father? Just because that would make sense as to why he would bring that forward, okay? So that I would know to figure out who exactly this is, okay? If that's, if that makes sense at all, okay? Like I said, this younger male shows me an accident that I believe he's trying to express to me that that's how he passed, some type of accident, and you two loved each other very much is how what he's making me feel. Gosh, I hope this is making sense. Okay. He shows me that you still think of him all the time, Lisa. All the time. There's not a day goes by that he doesn't enter your mind. Okay. And I don't know if you were engaged or what, but he shows me a wedding dress, and it's, yeah. And it felt like he was trying to say, he's trying to say like you were going to get married had he not have gotten into this horrible accident. Okay, I think that's what he's trying to express to me. Okay. I just want you to know that he is doing extremely well. Okay? He's watching down on all of you. Okay. He wants me to let you know that there was no pain and no suffering. Okay. And I don't know why he brings me to, I see clearly a swing in a tree. Okay. Like a swing attached, tied to a tree. I need to tell you that. He's showing that to me for some reason, Lisa. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Lisa. Yeah, you think of him all the time. You love him so much. Okay. And I'm hearing, like, is this an Ian or an Evan, or I'm hearing that something is that, am I at all close there? I just wondering. Okay. Um, but yes, so you did have that. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Hey, again. Oh, Derek. Okay, no, okay. Um, I want to tell you though. He shows me next something about watching over like one special child. Like it feels like you must only have one child. Okay, he shows up to me. It's just exactly that. I hope that makes sense. She's just showing me how he loves to watch over his child. Okay, so he must have only had one child with you at least. Okay. And he talks about how his child is looking more and more like him the older he gets. Oh, oh. But he tells me in my ear that, but your child has your kind heart, though. Oh, that was beautiful. Okay. So just know that Derek is, he's very much not alone. And his heaven, his eternal life is so peaceful. It's so calm. He wants me to tell you, calm. Okay? And much later in life, you will reunite and you will see him again. Okay? One day, long time from now. All right. But until then, he just wanted me to say something about fishing. Okay? He's fishing. Okay? And yeah, he does, absolutely. Okay? All right. So thank you so very much, Lisa, for giving me the opportunity to connect with Derek tonight. All right. And so everyone, I want to just take this opportunity to thank you all so very much for being here with me tonight. Again, as I had mentioned earlier, I am doing my Angels on the Road tour, my Central Saskatchewan Angels on the Road tour. I will, this starts in the middle of August. This is a 2-week tour, roughly, starting in Melville, then heading to Regina, then Moose Jaw, Saskatoon, Kenora, and ending in Yorkton. And if you indeed would like to spend an hour with me in a private one-on-one session at any one of those locations that I just mentioned, all you have to do is go on my website, alisonswhisperingangels.com, and book your session with me. It is super easy to do, and I would absolutely love to have a private session with each and every one of you. So yes, that is my Central Saskatchewan Angels on the Road tour happening starting the middle of August. All right. So please check that out. And thank you so much for being here with me tonight. as I love to do my Wednesday Whispers, I do ask each and every one of you to, if you could please share this broadcast tonight. It's very important to me. The more shares that happen, the more this gets out and around, and then therefore then more people I get to help. And that's what Wednesday Whispers is all about. This is a free broadcast that is enabling me to help people. And so if you could please do that as I give an hour each and every week. All I'm asking in return is for you to take 2 seconds to just hit the share button and share this broadcast. Okay, it would be greatly appreciated. All right, so thank you all so much for being here with me tonight. I will be back next Wednesday for Wednesday Whispers. And until then, everyone, I really hope you have a great week. I hope you have great weather, and please take care of yourselves, and always be safe. All right, until then, everyone, please take care.